Good morning. Welcome to the QCIS channel. Where on this channel, you get a daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. My name is Leon Jones, and what I'm going to perform for you today is an inventory, a construction materials inventory. Now, a few things that you're going to need for this inventory, and I'll point them out right here. You're going to need your tape, you're going to need a pen, and you're going to need your calculator. Now, and of course, you're going to need your pad. I've already set up the pad. Now, some of you might be asking, well, what is all this used for? Well, I'm going to get to that right now. I'm going to make my way on over to show you what I'm going to do. All right. And I'm here. This is the construction yard here at Indianapolis DPW. Let me just give you a little tour around here to show you what I have to inventory. These are all the materials right here. You see out in the street, this is what they put out in your streets. All this material. This is all the stone that they use. You have your number 8 stone. You have your number 53 stone. It's a little wet out here. Then you have what you call your riprap stone. It's your big stone. But basically, these are all the materials that are used in construction. These are your granite pavers. All these right here, these are your brick pavers. These bricks are about 4 by 8 by 2 3/4 inches. This is where all your bricks are kept. Now what's behind me? That is all your barrier that they use. But what I'm doing an inventory of all these materials. So you can see. These right here, this is your 8-inch hex pavers. All of them. And these are very decorative. Here's more materials. Now, I'm just giving you an idea of what I'm going to be doing out here. These are more of your pavers and a pallet, 4 by 4. 4 inches by 4 inches, square pavers, granite pavers. Over here, when you're in the city, some of you might not know what these are. These are tree grates. These measure 48 by 24 inches. These right here, these are your rustic bricks. And some of these bricks out here even have names on them, like Indiana Brick Company. Now, do you want to know how these bricks sit? It's what your hex pavers look like. They sit just like this. You see sidewalks with these bricks. These are your dark brown. These are your granite. And these are other bricks. And this is what you see in every city. Of course, some other stuff you see right here on the yard. Tree trunks. But what I'm doing, I'm giving you a tour of construction materials. Now, what you have over here is, this is riprap. Now, I call it, well, it's not riprap. Let me make a correction. Riprap is stone. This is millings. They come from the road and they can be reused as what we call wrap material for asphalt. But over here, this is your material out here for your landscaping out here. It's all your material for lighting out here. And what I'm doing, I'm going to be showing you how to inventory all this. And basically when you inventory, this is a pallet. You're going to look at the name of the material, which you already know it. Now you see the sign on it says salvage to be used again. These are all pavers, all bricks. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my paper here. And give you a little demonstration as we walk down here. This is a big area right here. Of course, again, that's the stockpile for your millings. They can turn that into asphalt. This is another area. Keep some of our cones out here. It's DPW. This is an area of more of your brick pavers. And of course, this is all of your tree grates. It's like you have a lot of your stone back here. And I'm just going to give you a little more demonstration, little tour again. This right here is an A-frame barricade. These are barricades or barriers, concrete barriers. You can see out here it's just a tad muddy out here. Hit a machinery out here. Now we're going to get to the meat and potatoes, I'm going to show you what's really going on here. All right. What I'm going to show you right now is how I'm actually going to do the inventory. Some might say, well, what is this tape for? Well, what I'm doing is I'm taking a tape and I'm doing a measurement. Measuring that tape, I get roughly 24 feet. That's 24 feet wide. And then I am getting your length, 12 inches in length. So what I do, I look at these pavers. I said, well, I already know it's a paver. So I know it's a, as I put it down, I'm going to say it's a white paver. And then I'm going to say it's going to be 12, because I do my length width, 12 inches by 24 inches. That's the description of the paver and the dimension of the paver. Now here's the count. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I'm going to count this paver. Now, these pavers. Now if you look at it on the top, this is a pallet. You have 5 pavers. So on the top you have 5 pavers. So now when I look at the pallet, everything alternates. Like on this side, you have 4 pavers. On this side, you have 4 pavers. And let me make a correction. You have 6 pavers on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the other side alternates. These 4 are here. That's what you have here. And then you have 2 pavers here. So, how am I going to count these? Well, I already know I have 1 layer or row of 6. So, here's what I'm going to do. This is my first layer, so that's going to be 6. Second, that's another 6, so that's 12. Third, 18. Fourth, 24. Fifth, 30th. Sixth, that's fifth is 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. So on that pallet, this pallet alone, I've counted. So the total of these white pavers I have, that's 60. That's 60. And what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing for every one of them. Now, I don't need to calculate it yet, but what about going over to a partial pallet? All right. I'm basically going to do the same thing. So, these are your black granite pavers. Now, when I do my paperwork, here's what I have. I have the date I inventoried this material, the name, white paver, the dimension, 12 by 24, and the quantity, 60. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write the date, because each material is different. And what do I have? I have black granite paver. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and measure the dimension. I'm going to take my width first. And my width here is 12. What's my length? It's 6. So you always get your, so this is basically 6 inches. It's all in inches by 12 inches. Now, when it comes to counting these, now normally you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to say basically what we would have here, and we're going to get to our full rows. So basically, if we were to stack everything up, if you look at this pallet, if we had a full pallet, what we would have would be each layer would be, I'm going to say 24 pavers going across. So the way I'm going to count these is very simple. I already know that I have 3 full layers. This is a full layer. This is a full layer. And this is a full layer. So what I'm counting, I have 24. 3 of them are full layers. So 24 times 3 is 72. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out my trusty calculator. Turn it on. So I'm going to put in 72. So you see the calculator, you got 72. So now, the next layer, this is going to be about your 4th layer. So, I know I have 6 missing. So, I'm going to add this up. So, 6 missing, that's 18. I know on this layer, this is my 4th layer. So my 4th layer, I have 12 missing. So 18, that's 12. So on my 5th layer, I have 12 missing. I have 13 missing, so that's 11. So on my 1st layer, I got 15 missing. 12 here, so that gives me 9. So now what I'm going to do is take the numbers. These numbers I got from this pallet. 72 plus 18 plus 12 plus 11 plus 9. See the numbers? And then when I add them up, I get a total of 122. 122. Now what I'm going to do is circle that number. So, if I had a pallet of 24 and all layers were 24, I'd have a total of 44, 144. 24 times 6 is 144. That's what I have. Now these are easy to count. I'm just going to count these right here. And you can see with the phone, these are your concrete barriers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a height. So I have my ruler. So if I really want to take a height, I can just grab it down here and go down here. And I have somewhere near 48 inches. Generally, these barriers are 4 feet high. 4 feet by 10 feet, I believe. 4 feet by 10 feet. But with these barriers, since they are not part of the construction material, I won't count them. But you have to look at what you have out here. Now, all those bricks right there, I've already calculated them. A lot of bricks. Now, what about some pallets that are empty? Well, we're going to do the same thing. Some of these, now the ones that are broken, we're not going to use these. We're not going to use that. I want all the ones that can be used, unless they saw cut it. So again, this is a different one. This is a white, I'm going to say little granite. This is about 2 feet. 2 foot white paver. We'll take the length, that's 12 inches. And we count it. Now, they look the same. You have one laying over. And you can use these pavers over and over again, as long as they're not damaged. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count them again. There's one sticking up, 2, 3. At the bottom, that's 4, 5, and 6. So we go to our white pavers and we add 6 more. I just put it down here. We'll start another row, because I'm going to transport all of this, transfer all of these numbers to a spreadsheet. So we already know what they are: 12 inch by 24 inch, and we have 6. So now that we know that, now that we know how many pavers we have, this is going to be quite simple with this pallet here. All right, now, for this pallet, you look at this pallet. They're alternating. I've already told you we have 6 in one layer. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So because we have 6 on the pallet, and then we have another 6 on this pallet right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 layers of 6. So that makes 60. So 2 pallets have a total of 60. So turn on your calculator. You put in 60 times 2, and what do we have? We have 120. I'll put this 6 down here. 6 times 120. 6 plus 120. Then we go over here. To this pallet. And we have the same amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 60. So we go back over here. We add another 60. And these are white pavers, so we already know. This is how you count pallets really quickly. Now remember, these pavers come in different sizes. So I got another pallet. These are also white, I'm gonna say white granite pavers. These are actually white pavers right here. These are more your granite. So I'm gonna say white. I'm gonna put granite up top. And that's what you got right there, white granite pavers. So, but you also have different sizes, like these. And you gotta look at how many pavers go across. Now, generally, when I'm looking at it, it's gonna be 8 pavers going across. It's gonna be 8. Now, this is a different size. Now, this is 16. 16 by 12. So I'm gonna say 12 by 16. Now, can we get the depth too? If you want to get the depth, you can get the depth by 3, but I'm usually getting the dimensions. 12 by 16. Again, you put your date. And you want to have your date. This is, I call them white granite paver. 12 by 16. So, now I already know that if you shift these this way, you should have 8 of them. These aren't put on right. So that means you would have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one's missing. So the top has got 7. So when I go down here, I'm going to say 1. Make sure I focus in the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a better angle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 rows of 8, which is 96, plus 5. So 12 rows, 96, plus 5. Gives me a total of 101. That's the white granite paver at this size and dimension. And basically, that's how you do an inventory. And this is an actual field inventory. And I've given you a walk right through the site. Give you more of a walk through the site. Here's some extra material which could be used. That's some of your hex material. Those are also pavers. Some more material back here. These are all your bricks. These are all your other materials out here. It's like part to a fountain. These are your manhole castings. These are your inlet castings. These are more of your tree grates, your garbage cans. Gonna have to inventory these too, because some projects, they may require some of these. This right here, measured this yesterday. This is all your pipe for your stormwater. Going back, might as well walk around the whole site. Get a little walking in here. These are all empty pallets right here. As you can see the conditions out here, it rain, it's wet. And this is the back area. These are all your rails when they set up for events. Your fence. And this is more of your millings for asphalt. More poles. And that's it for this. That's it. If you like what I just presented, please comment, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you for viewing this content right here on the QCIS channel. We're on this channel. You get a daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. Till next time, my name is Leon Jones. Y'all have a wonderful and gracious day. Oh yeah, and better yet, let me tell you where you can find me too. On this channel, you can find me on YouTube, X, formerly Twitter, and LinkedIn. Now for my main channel, the 411 Talk Zone Radio Show channel, you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on X, formerly Twitter. You can find me on Truth Social. And you can also find me on Rumble. On the main channel, I do your political and social content on that channel. In the meantime, thank you for, again, listening to this content right here on the QCIS channel. We're on this channel. You get a daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. And until next time, my name is Leon Jones. I want you all to have a wonderful and gracious day.